Hello everybody, this is Pultov Miner. Haven't made a video in a while because I haven't been finding anything. I've been hunting with the V3i and with the ZZ. Anyway, I went back to using my AT Pro, which is the one detector I know very well. And I came back to my honey hole. This is a place that I hit last summer. I found my very first Mercury dime here and my very first walk-in Liberty. It's not really part of the park. It's adjacent to it. I've told some people about it and they've come here, they didn't find anything. Well, anyway, I came back. The other day I found a very old gold-plated ring. You can read about it on my blog, thedirtisgoodtome.com. Anyway, so I came back today. I'm off. My wife's father passed away, and I'm home keeping her company. She's probably awake by now. I'm hunting. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I came back. I'm walking around. I found a very early wheat a few minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago. I don't know how I missed it. I found a token. I found a bunch of trash. Anyway, so here I am walking around, and I get this signal, and it's got some. It comes in high 70s, well, not high 70s, 70, high 60s, 70s, so on, and occasionally high tone. So I decided to dig it. There's the hole. There's a straw there. It's a plastic straw. That's funny. Look what I just got. That's a ring, people, and it's a glass ring. I can tell. So it's gonna be solid gold. This is not a plated job. Look at this. This is a glass ring. Oh. Yeah, this is gold. Solid. Glass ring. I'm gonna clean it up later and let you know, but ha 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 ha! Score! Woohoo! Garrett AT Pro, people, with the 5x8 small coil, which is just, oh my god, that thing is amazing. I cannot tell you how amazing that coil is. Anyway, glass ring. Let me see if I can read something inside. Well, it's got too much mud. I have to clean it up. But this is solid gold. This is not plated. I'm telling you, I know solid gold when I see it. Sure looks like a glass ring by the looks of it, but it could be something else. I seem to find small rings. I don't find large rings. Look at this. This is a teeny tiny ring, but it's gold. Rock and roll. Okay, I'm gonna hunt a little more, but I probably need to go home. All right, everybody. Talk to you later. Okay, so this is my whole hunt for this morning. I hunted for 2.5 hours. Trash. That's an old buckle. This, I don't understand this. In a site like this, what are these doing here? In that washer. I understand this stuff, the pull tabs and the bottle caps. But that stuff, why? Anyway, 2 zinc Lincolns. No cash value token at about 5 inches deep. That's the deepest token like that I've ever found, and no cash value. A nickel, a dime, 1919D wheat penny, and a 1944 class ring. 10K, it says HJ10K is the marking inside, and then you can see there 1944, and I need to watch and see if I can identify the high school, but I doubt I'll be able to find the owner since I don't see any other markings in there that tells me who it might belong to. So anyway, not a bad hunt. I'll talk to you later. Hello everyone, this is Pull Top Miner. This is Saturday morning. Been hunting for about 2 hours. I found a bunch of stuff that's kind of interesting, but no silver, that is, until now. Woo-hoo-hoo. See that there? That's a Rosie. That silver came out of that hole at about, let's see, 7 inches maybe. With the grass, the AT Pro picked it up at about 8 inches, I think. So there it is. I knew there was silver here in this area. I haven't hunted this particular spot, and I did today, and I've been finding all kinds of interesting stuff. I found a tax token, a 1 mil tax token. I found shot shell about 9 inches deep, and here it is, my silver. Been looking for this guy all morning. It's a 1953, woohoo, at about 7 inches deep. All right, I'm gonna keep hunting. Talk to you in a minute. Hello everybody. This is the end of my 3-hour hunt on Saturday. Let's see, let's start with my 1953 Rosie. My 1 mil Kansas tax token. Those guys, the last time Kansas made any of those was in 1930 something. 1944 wheat. And here's something odd, because I found another one the other day. This is a 1919 wheat. It's very worn. This is the second 1919 I find this week. Interesting. So that's that for the coins. Found this thing here. It's really heavy. It's made out of copper or brass. It has like a nail end on it, but then it's got this really flat, like machined end on the other side, on the other end. So I don't know what it is. It's kind of interesting. An old aluminum hair clip, an old pocket knife, wood handle. You can see the wood there. This spoon. What are these called? Jacks. One of those. Shot shell. This is really cool. This is a keychain. It's got this old Roadster on it, and on the other side it says Hong Kong, and that's all it says. And by the way, Hong Kong, it's really weird because it's reversed. You have to look at it in a mirror to see it the right way. It's backwards. It's really strange. I don't know why they would have marked it that way. An old watch. Ton of memorials. Oh my God! Look at all the memorials I got. And a couple of dimes in there. There's zinc pennies. This bullet. I am probably up to 100 bullets that I've dug up in this park, of all different calibers and shapes and things. Look at this thing. The hell were they shooting here? Here's something interesting. This, when I first dug it up, it had a kind of a faint high tone to it. So I immediately thought it was some kind of pipe fitting or something, but no. It's got markings inside. And as I was putting some spit on it, I can see the gold. So this thing is a gold-plated ring, and it's got markings on it, but I have to clean it to see. Yep, gold-plated ring. Why can't I find like solid gold rings? And they're always small. Look at this. This barely fits my pinky, but this is a ring. This was a ring, is a ring, whatever. Gold-plated. You can see the gold in the inside. You can also see the copper in the places where it worn off, where the gold wore off. And there's a markings in them. I mean, there's a little box where you put the marks or the ring. So I'll clean it up and see what it says. Kind of interesting. I've been finding a lot of rings lately. That's weird how that goes. First I found this very old vintage gold-plated ring at my honey hole at a different park. Then at that other same side, I found my 10K class ring. Then here yesterday, I found a gold-plated medallion, a little medallion. And now I find this gold-plated ring. Interesting. And this is after weeks of not finding anything. Something about all of this. All this stuff right here came from one particular spot in the park that I'd never hunted before. Interesting thing is that everything I'm going to point at was 7 inches or deeper. This was like 8 inches. This puppy was like 9 inches deep. This was like 9 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches deep. This is like 7 inches. This sucker was like almost a foot down. I was just bound and determined to know what it was. But yeah, almost a foot down in the ground. This was a good 7 inches. The bullet was probably 7 inches, something like that. The shot shell was 9 inches deep. I mean, I actually pried it out of the ground at 9 inches, so I know exactly how deep it was. The ring was about 6 inches deep. The Rosie was 7 inches or so. This puppy was almost 7 inches, right around the 7-inch mark, this tiny little aluminum token. And both the wheats were 7 inches to 8 inches deep. Now, this is the only thing that wasn't very deep. This was like 5 inches deep or so. But everything else, and a lot of the memorials were 6, 7 inches deep. So I don't know why everything sinks so deep in this park. Because if I had to dig 7 inches, now keep in mind, I dug a 7-inch hole to get this dime out of the ground, but there's like a good 1 to 2 inches of grass that I can't, that I had to be on top of. So the AT Pro read this puppy right here almost 9 inches deep. So if I have to dig 9 inches, 7 inches to 9 inches to get a 1953 Rosie, how much deeper do I have to go to get the Mercs? And forget about the Barbers, because this park was opened in 1901. So anyway, I dug a lot of targets. It was fun. 3 hours of target after target. And of course, I'm not showing you the 100 pieces of trash I dug. But anyway, it was a good fun morning. I gotta go home. It's noon. So I'll talk to you later. Happy hunting. Bye. Okay, so I'm at the same park I came to this afternoon. It's called, anyway, it's a city park. I'm not gonna say which one yet. I just dug that 7-inch hole there, and I pulled this 1882 Indian head penny. I love Indian heads, and not only that, no, 1883. 1883. Not only that, but this is the oldest coin I have ever found. 1883 is my oldest coin. I am stoked. I love Indian heads. I was not expecting it. This sounded, of course, on the AT Pro, and I'm using the large coil today, this afternoon. This sounded like a zinc penny. It's a 77 VDI at 7 inches. Beautiful. And I didn't scratch it, I don't think. Love it. 1883. Okay, I'll see what else I can find.